Good morning, traders. It's 11:15 on Wednesday. I haven't put out a video since the last one where I was telling you to watch the mega caps for downside pressure. Since then, we had a nice little sell-off. I made a nice amount of money on that. I was very prepared for it. I had done my due diligence on the entire sector, complete analysis. I was ready for the earnings reports. I caught a couple stocks during earnings, which were very profitable. I haven't had a lot of losses in my swing account in the last 3 weeks. So I've traded two stocks today. First one was IBM. I took a short 500 shares. Now I was down, I was up 100, but I only got 50 out of it due to the spread. Sometimes it widens out a little bit. And then WPRT I traded. Wow, I sold entirely too early. Check this out. I longed it right here, and I sold it for $100. I should have just let it ride. It must have some kind of news to explode almost 70 cents. Now that's a point that this has ran up. Jeez. Alright, I'm thinking about taking a long on this Caterpillar here. Market's lifting nicely. Okay. Bad fill at 79. When you're entering a position, you do not want to see right when you get in it, you get massive selling. That shows that the bears are trying to take control. Jeez, that just wiped away my entire profit on the day right there. And now you gotta cut it. Alright, I cut it. I lost 180 on that trade. So now I'm down 30 on the day. Alright, crude oil has officially broken out. It went from 86.16 to 87.19. So over a point move in crude oil in about 20-minute time frame. Below 90, if you have a long-term horizon in crude, which I do, I'm steadily accumulating contracts. I bought some at 86. If it goes to 84, I'm going to buy some. If it goes to 80, I'm going to absolutely load up, because I know that eventually it will be back to 90, it will be back to 100, and I will sell probably 80% of my position at 90 and scale out the rest of the way up. But crude will be back up to 90 to 95 and 100 before you know it. So this isn't a trade recommendation, this is just what I'm doing. LVS is absolutely ripping today. It looks like we could take out this high. Typically I won't buy highs, but look, we've already tested it how many times? 1500 at 13. Trying to get some more. Alright, built in another 1,000 right there at 10. The market started coming in hard right there. Some big time selling just came through, and the bid's still holding on here for now. Alright, I wanted to get one more 1,000 long, but they're not going to give that to me. Here we go. Now we start scaling out. We have a 2,500 position. I'm going to take 1,000 off. I'd like to get 21 out of it, 1,000 of them. Alright, got filled at 21. Here we go. 24 is the high now. Alright, sold another 500 to 23. Just scaling it up. 27, putting out another 500. Lower down to 26. Alright, I'm always trying to scale out of a position, traders. We caught the breakout, that's good, but let's not give back anything. Let's see, are they going to crack 27 or what? I'm not giving back more than 21, so if it goes to 21, I'm out. I'm out. That's it. Alright, I made 265 on that trade. Do you see how we planned the trade out? I'd been watching LVS lately. Very strong today. The open was 45.92. Let me show you a 5-minute chart. Give you a little better glimpse of it. Okay. So here's what I was watching. Here's the opening line, this blue line right here. We sold off. We met support at the prior day's low at 45.45. Bounced off there aggressively. We have our moving average moving up. Price action's definitely bullish in this V-shaped pattern. Also, you could kind of call it somewhat of a cup, and then you got a handle right here. A lot of traders look for this handle to purchase their position for the long side. When we were watching this 13, we kept consolidating at this level. That's when I'm saying to myself, look, everything, the price action's pointing to the bullish side. Now I'm going to try to enter a position, which I did. You saw I bought 1,500 right at the high of day, and that's usually not a good thing to do, despite what longer term investors will tell you. Because like you saw in that Caterpillar, now it wasn't on the high of the day, but I got in the trade and then it just tanked right after I got in. They were waiting on the novices, the small speculators to buy the top print before they dump shares. This was the opposite of that. The price action confirmed we were going higher. On the prior trade, I was trying to long a downtrend, do somewhat of a contrarian trade, and I got hurt. Now the market has since reversed. Dollars coming in a little bit. Euro US dollar pairs picking up. Crude's consolidating around the 87 handle. And gold was a trade that I took in the overnight session. I saw it the last few days. It was consolidating around the 1610. Let me show you gold. And I'll back it up just a little bit. Keep the extended session dialed in so you could see where I was watching it. Alright, look at this 1610 level right here where my crosshairs are. You see how often we were consolidating there? It was a no-brainer. Long it here. If you've been watching gold, you're watching the 1700 psychological level, and bam. You know, sometimes it really is that easy. Other times, you're going to get chopped around, you're going to overtrade. But gold is somewhat of I know traders that trade it intraday, but it's somewhat of an investment that you want to hold for a full day, for 2-3 days, for a month. Remember when we had that big upburst a year or two ago? That was something you wanted to trade. It wasn't showing indication that we were going to pull back. Apple, as an example, same thing. We saw 500, we saw 600, and it just continued up. These were psychological levels. The trend was strong. The money managers needed to get into it. All right, so I'm going to get another trade on here for you. All right, back on this WPRT. I might have to enter into a position here. Normally I like a little more consolidation, but let's see. Flat moving average, good for day trading if it's on a daily time frame. If it's on an intraday time frame, neglect that I even said that. You don't want to trade flat moving averages on an intraday time frame, a 1 or a 5-minute chart. Get chopped around too much. Alright traders, I got long here at 62 1,500 shares. Now I'm a little nervous being having this large of a share size on with this, because there is a 10-15 cent spread on it due to all the news fluctuations that came out around 10:30 Eastern time. So this is one, if we got to move up and broke these 70s, I'd probably want to liquidate the position as quickly as possible, at least get a dish out 1,000 shares and let the 500 ride and milk out what I could. Alright, this Apple's really helping out the NASDAQ futures right now. It was down 16, 17 points. Hit a low of 587.70. Now it's all the way back up to 597. So it ran up 10 points. Only down 7 now. Alright, looks like crude is trying to bounce back up. Hopefully this will make a move quick so I could exit the position. Alright, I had to get out of that WPRT because there's too many other things working right now. I made a slight gain. I think it was $40, $45. Look at this crude right here. Now I'm sure a lot of people are looking for it to pull back to the 86.80 level, and then they'll maybe try to enter in a long position. Moving average is flattening out. To be really bullish, you want to hold above 86.85 for maybe a move back up to 87. I got a bid out there at 92. Got hit. Long 6 contracts at 92 accrued. Pulled down to that 87. Actually, I'm going to try to buy a couple more here. Bought 2 more at 88. Alright, bought 2 more at 89. Now I have 10 on at 90. Alright, here we go. And dish out 5, or actually 6 if we get up to 97. Lock in some profits. Come on, crew, get up there. Come on. It sucks to be wrong in this business, but I'm not trying to be right. I'm trying to make a profit. So I just reversed the trade, and now I'm short from 87. I thought it was going to move up to 87. It didn't, and now I'm short from 86, 87. All right. Here we go. 81s. I'm not going to be greedy. Try to fill at 80. I couldn't be greedy. I have 4 left. Let's see what happens here. Can we break down? Can we crack 79? Here we go. Here we go. There's where the profit comes in. Come on, get down there. Let's go get it up. Get down there. Here we go. 76. Took it at 76. Okay. Now remember, out of this 380, 100 of it goes straight to commission. TD Ameritrade is very, very high for futures commissions. If you're trading a decent amount of volume, they'll lower you to 250. Like the floor, they'll lower you to is $2. So that's 380 right there. So 280 with profits. Let's look for another trade. Notice out of this trade though, I was wrong here. Most traders would say, you know what, I'm just going to hold it. It's going to go back up. Even though the trend's telling you get short, the tape's reading short, everything's showing short, but they want to be right. And being right in this business will cost you a lot of money. Trust me, I've went down that road. In relationships and everything, and you could practice if you have a spouse. She's always right. Treat the market like your wife or girlfriend. They're always right, no matter what. And you'll get along in life a lot easier. You'll make a lot more money in the market. This is mother market right here. She's a woman. Here we go. Treat her with respect, but know she's always right. I want to short the NASDAQ, but it's not giving me an opportunity to get short. Crude continues down, just hit 86.73. Trade strategy is going to be, if we could get a move back up to 41, 42 would be ideal. I'd probably go and try to short, 5-10 contracts. Alright, I stepped away for a moment. We hit my target at 5. Alright, here we go. Oh, geez, I missed that. They're probably not going to bring it back. Alright, short 6 at 75. Alright, that's a point. I want 2 points out of this trade. Come on down a little more. Come on, girl. Here we go, just hit quarter. They're fighting it. Come on, quarter again. Come on, just 2 ticks. If we see 39, I should be able to get 75. Come on, one more. 39 print. Come on, guys. 39. 38.75 printed. All right, finally got my hit. There we go. That was $240 on that trade. Commission was $50. All right, what? And I'm gonna end it on this. The video on this. If you make 3 points a day and you trade 6 contracts at a time, which I just did, that's $360 a day. If you have a good broker, you'll pay $100 in commission. You'll be able to walk home with $250 a day off of 3 points. I just made 2. The market's giving it to you today. Trust your strategy, trade your strategy. If you're wrong, accept it. Don't try to be right. And until the next video, good luck trading. I hope you learned something.